Oh my gosh, my stream was... Maybe because I'm re-showing... What is going on? Oh my gosh, you guys, my stream was my stream... Am I on it? Oh, MG. Hang on a second. Am I on? Policy violation? What did I do? Tell Dems that they were idiots? Ugh, that's all I need. They are. Am I streaming, guys? Am I here? I don't know. Why? Oh my god. Okay, guys, I don't know if I'm streaming or not. I don't know why someone reported me for calling them idiots. Oh, screw you. I swear to God, if I got violated for saying that Dems are idiots, that's my freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. They better not. Am I on again? I better be. Okay. I don't know what. Okay, thank goodness. All right. Maybe I was... Hi, Alham. No, I think why I was suspended, probably I wasn't supposed to be doing a watch party on someone else's channel. That could be. Because we were watching something else. So, I don't know at what point I got... I wonder at what point I got... But heck, why can't we? I'm watching it for free. Oh, I know why. Because they don't want me to live stream their channels, their videos, because they want to get the monetary compensation for each viewer. Okay, I can accept that. That's fine. It's kind of sad that I can't have a watch party, but finally I get a catch of live of yourself. Yes, Alam. And nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever seen your name before. Hi, all three people that are there. Yeah, so apparently I was streaming, and at some point it got cut off. I went back to check the chat. But I hope you saw the fun part. So this gentleman was high on caffeine. I want them to call me about my dog. I miss her. I want her home. She's actually not being spayed after all. Those of you who didn't hear it earlier. Alright, in any case, guys, I don't have anything really more to say unless you want to ask some questions in the chat. No, nobody's calling me yet. Okay, I guess I gotta go get her. 10:30. Okay. Look at my hair, looks hideous. Oh my god. Alright. So yeah, I basically go ahead and look at my last... I wonder if you could even see the... Let me go back and see what we can see though. Home. My channel. Videos. Live. Okay, this was the one that was on before. Okay, in the beginning it's good. And they cut me off at what point? Here. It said the stream was unavailable. Okay, I guess around this point they cut me off. Alright. Fine. That's fine. At least it wasn't. So I gotta change the name of this one so it's not it's not the same as this one. So, okay guys, so, bummer, I can't see the chat anymore. Alright, so I am actually gonna say goodbye, you guys. Those of you who just got onto this one, I was basically wrapping it up on my live stream, so I'm gonna delete this one and edit the last one. Oh, it's the hospital. Hello? Yes. Mm-hmm. I see. I've been giving her Royal Canin food for dachshunds because she's 40% dachshund. And that's basically what she eats. But I do sometimes give her little scraps. And yesterday was Thanksgiving, so I gave her some very high sodium Vienna sausages. I wonder if it's just an immediate response to that. And I gave her a little turkey, and that's all. I didn't give her any other stuff. But, I wanted to give her a little treat for Thanksgiving. And so I'm guessing, yeah, those Vienna sausages, after I gave her like 3, and after I looked at the can, and they're super high in sodium. Like above what anyone should eat. But, so I'm thinking maybe that could be what it is. But okay, we'll check her in a few months. And if it's not that, what would you suggest I feed her? The Royal Canin I know is a good quality. A special diet. Okay. All right. Yeah, Royal Canin Dachshund for puppies. It's like specialized. It's like, yeah, which she's 8 months, so I guess eventually, pretty soon, I've been. Right. And low sodium things. Like the Vienna sausage may have caused that ups, like a spike. Oh, all right. Exactly. Right, no seasoning. Yeah. Yeah, because when I give her a little bit of red meat, I give it to her with no seasoning. Occasionally, a liver. Is liver okay to give her sometimes? Boiled chicken is better. Because it seems to give her a little bit of oomph. She gets a little stronger when she walks and stuff, it seems, when I give her some meat. But okay, maybe chicken. Uh, Not liver. Beef, yeah. Oh, right. And the dog food. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. A sore. Oh, okay. Okay, that's perfect. And I had another question, I thought, but oh, as no, the fluid, I don't think so. What I'll do is I can give her kind of water with a little bit of. Could I give her a little bit of olive oil in the water, something to put it in her food, or right? Yeah, I mean, I can't force her to drink if she always has water accessible, like, but I wonder also because of that high sodium Vienna sausage I gave her yesterday, maybe that's also dehydrating her because it's so much salt. So, so for now, no, don't give her the fluids, but we'll check her. You said check her in 3 weeks when she gets her booster. Recheck. Right. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, in 3 weeks we'll check, and if she's still not well, we'll see what to do from there. But All right, so I can come get her soon. All right, I'll be there within half an hour. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, so she ended up not getting spayed. Guys, I can't snap gum anymore. I'm sorry. I'll try, but it won't snap. I can chew it, but I can't snap it. So let me read here this chat now. Funny stories. Any funny stories? Those always make me laugh. Oh, my funny. Well, yes, sometimes I tell stories and they're not funny at the time, but then I go back and listen and I realize, yeah, there are some funny elements to it, but I'll think of a funny story. Usually I don't plan them when I tell them. It's just like whatever's on my mind at the time, but I basically don't do ASMR like on purpose. I might do it by accident, but I'll chew gum a little bit. Sorry to those of you who don't like gum chewing, but since you requested, but I do have to leave. Actually, I should leave now, but I'll give it a little time. I'll go pick her up. Oh, let me see if the car's still here. 1 second, because my nieces are visiting and they wanted to go sightseeing. So 1 second. Oh, hang on. I might end it and come back and talk. 1 second though. I'm so old. I can't. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I know some of you have to maybe go, but okay, let's see. Funny story. I'll read the rest, but I'm actually going to leave and get the doggy so the car will be free for my... Look at me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so sore. Maybe it's the way I'm sleeping on this floor mattress, but see, I can't snap anymore. I had dental work. I had to have a tooth removed. I've never had great teeth. I mean, the front, they look okay, but I might get those veneers. I have watched all your videos. Oh, thank you, Toaster Train. I remember you. Yeah, I've looked at a few of your videos, too. I'm more of I don't watch as many videos as I do. Like, I usually watch one or two people, like the chiropractor, Mondrogan, chiropractic. But, there are people I follow that I follow up on. Like, I don't watch them often, but then I'll, do a marathon to catch up. So, but yeah, thank you, Toaster Train. Yeah, I got all these channels, and I have more than 3 channels. I only have 3 that are more active. I got a bunch that I started. Every channel was going to be a different new idea of mine, and then I did some, and then it kind of sat there. When I was driving Uber, I started a car wash review channel, and I think I've got 2 videos on there, if that. Because, then I didn't continue driving Uber. It was too stressful. Being a taxi driver is stressful. And you don't make as much money these days as you used to with Uber. When Uber was just kind of new, you made a lot of money. There weren't all these regulations because they didn't know how to regulate it. It was a new thing. So I'm trying. No, and I can't snap. Alam. Thank you, Toaster Train. You're unintentionally ASMR. It's tingly because it's not made up. Yeah, that's what this channel was supposed to be, but I do want to try to keep my voice down. And guys, all right, I'll admit it. I'm not ashamed. I do take medication, but I have been off it. So when I'm off it, I do get a little bit more cuckoo, more hyper, and bipolar, I guess, is what it is. They never diagnosed 100% what it was. Probably bipolar. So I get depressed, and then I go nutty like I am now, and then in one day, I'll be really depressed and dejected, and nobody loves me and all this stuff, which I know people love me, but you feel like no one does when you get depressed. Some of you may have depression, and you know how it is. You're everything is, you can't. People say, they say, just get over it. Like when you think about someone a failed relationship or something, and they say, just get over it. You'll find someone else, and you can't. And some people do get over it sooner than others, but no, unfortunately me, when I have a failed relationship, it takes me, and that's not why I'm suffering right now. Well, a little bit, but not because of my last relationship. I'm still suffering from the relationship before my last relationship. I never got closure with that one. So most people, or a normal person, would be like, okay, I didn't get the closure that I needed or wanted with that other relationship, but oh well, that's life, and just somehow move on. But I can't. I didn't get the closure with that relationship. Yeah, over time, eventually I will get over it, I assume. But it's happened to me before, but it takes me so long to get over. And I'll even be in another relationship sometimes, and I'm still trying to get over that one, which isn't smart. Don't get into a new relationship when you're not over the last one, because then you got 2 or 3 relationships backed up to get over. I mean, if you have my kind of condition, whatever it is, I don't know. But so yeah, when I get depressed and I'm off my medication, I start revisiting that one relationship that I never had closure with, that I haven't had closure with a lot of them, but I just eventually, after so many years, it's like, whatever, you just get over it somehow, not on purpose. You just, I don't know, get distracted or something, but this one, I'm really having trouble. It was actually before my latest relationship, which was rather successful. I was with him for 4 years, and we're still very good friends. And there's closure with that relationship because we're still very good friends. And actually, we never officially broke up, but I mean, obviously we're not together because I'm living here, he's living there, but we text once in a while. We talk, like, how was your day? How was your thing? Like friends. So my point is, I'm not on my medication, So we all have problems. Some people have them diagnosed, others don't. Exactly. Mine was, they attempted to diagnose, and I guess the final sort of thing that because they said a bunch of different things, but I guess I'm just bipolar. My chemistry just is like that. I've always been this way. So right now, yeah, I'm in a sort of a manic episode, or manic moods, or whatever. So what I'm going to do is, though, because what I need to do when I get like this, medication is a good idea. And I do have I have to speak with my psychiatrist Monday and get it, I've been off it. I ran out of one, and I stopped taking the other one for whatever reason. So I'm not on either of them. I've never been on 2 medications at once before COVID, but that year, the past, the 2021, I was, brought on by the whole mess that those 2 years were. Kind of threw me way overboard. And so I got on the 2 medications, and they were working. And then I ran out, and I was irresponsible. I didn't I just let them run out. Basically, I let the one run out, and I just stopped taking the other one, and no reason. And it was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. But I basically went cold turkey, and I've done this before. I'm still trying to not admit that I need medication. Basically, that's what it is. I'm even diagnosing myself. But in a way, it gives me more power because I can channel it. Like, I remind myself, you're manic. You're in one of your moods where you just are flailing all over the place with your hands. Look, I'm going to try to channel it. Because you can't just calm down. Like people say, calm down, just calm down. You can't. You can channel it, is what I'd say. So if you're with someone and they're hyper and they're not calming down, you tell them, well, try to channel the energy. It kind of gives it a positive twist. Because having a lot of energy is a good thing if you channel it where it's, into something productive. So I'm not even saying, like, if you're someone who's manic, but you are managing without medication, that's ideal. But you're someone who's learned to do the mental work that needs to be done, which I haven't always. I'm more the quick, take the pill, But there's nothing wrong with if you think you can, and probably a doctor would not support you on that. And I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice as... But I do find that when I make the effort, but see, it has to be a conscious effort to channel. I can't calm down because, outwardly I can, like now, okay. I'm going to channel the energy. What I'm doing is diverting But it takes practice, and yoga, those kind of things certainly help. So it'd be wonderful if I could not be so lazy, and it must become custom after a while. And definitely when I'm working, though, that's one thing. If you're kind of manic, bipolar, I mean, it doesn't help you when you're depressed as much, but oh, that's Banfield again. One second. Hello? I'm channeling. Oh. Hello, fine, thank you. Yes. I spoke with the doctor. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that there's going to be some extra charges. And so what is the approximate total today? Oh, okay. That's the total that my bill is going to be. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting if we didn't spay today. So, because you had already kind of warned me. Yeah, that's fine. And can I come now? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. But what I'll do is, I'll try to think of a funny story. Because, yeah, I like telling stories. Um, Let me see. I missed a bunch of chats, though. I'm on hold right now, so. The anxiety. Oh, I missed a lot up here. See, I'm trying to chew, but I can't snap anymore. Completely. See? Sorry, those of you who don't like it. See? I can't snap because a tooth was pulled on this side, and I didn't have an implant. A tooth was pulled on this side, and I didn't have an implant. I've got horrible teeth. Yes. Okay, I'll come now. I'll be there in 10 minutes or so. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I better go get my little puppy. She's over there, and I'm sure she wants to come home. So let me finish reading the chat, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to try to think of a funny story and come back and let me see. So thank you. So I said that the unintentional smart. See, I can't snap gum anymore. Just chewing gum in your ramble is enough. Okay. I'm going to try to tell the story. I always do that. I'm going to tell a story and I try to be calm at first and then I forget. That's what I kept doing on the ASMR channel, which is why I said, I'm going to have to switch to a new channel because some people liked it, but most of the people on the ASMR channel wanted me to speak softly. And I would forget. And it was just, I started feeling bad about it. So, oh, you do Toaster Train? Oh yeah, this last year was the worst, and you're getting a master's. Wow, that's commendable. If you have that and you're still, but oh, that was what I was gonna say. Sometimes it helps you when you're focusing on something. Like when I would work as a secretary, which can sometimes get very, very busy. Because I had all that energy and I was channeling it into the work. I always get excellent reviews for work. I just channel it and I wouldn't even get paid much because it wasn't for the money. I enjoyed channeling it. And I'm not working right now. There's a whole problem. I can work. I'm able to mentally. I should start temping though to get back into it. I've got some issues in my life right now that are making it difficult for me to work again. But it's not because I can't. I'm fully capable physically and mentally and healthy wise to work. So, but I'll deal with some issues and then I got to find a job. I got to find a job or I always say I'm going to start a business and then I just don't dedicate myself. That's my only problem. But anyway, but masters. Oh, what are you? What masters in what? I would be curious to know. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm a terrible student. I don't read and stuff. So you're medicated too. Yoo! Woo, woo, woo. No, and you can be over medicated because that's the other thing. I want to take it with because doctors like to medicate. They like to medicate. I'm not saying we don't need medicines. We do. It's not completely. But doctors will sometimes over-medicate. Oh, you need this and this and that. And you know yourself better than anyone. You take the doctor's advice, but weigh it. You're not completely useless that you don't know yourself. Like, yeah, the doctors are right. I do need medicine if I want to not get into these manic episodes. But there are some times, where, I feel they don't understand me as well as I understand myself. So, yeah, quitting cold turkey was probably not smart. But in my case, okay, granted, when push comes to shove, the doctor knows best, I still think. But I've gone cold turkey before. And yeah, it's always been a bit of a mess at first. And I know that I've never been to the point where I want to do something to harm myself, something like that. I don't think I ever will. Who knows? But I've never been so depressed that I wanted to get to the point where I've done something bad to myself. So that's me. But if you're someone who has had those ideations, because even when I'm depressed, I'm manic. So the manicness, I feel, I'm not a doctor, I only am speaking of my personal, I feel that the manic, well, who knows? I'm not a doctor, so I can't say. Because some would say, well, yeah, but when you're manic, you might take unnecessary risks, which is also a form of harming yourself, or trying to, because you take a risk driving, for example. That's not you being depressed, that's your manic. You could also harm yourself. So, but I still feel I know myself better than anyone else, and I think I'm fine. But yeah, I did call the doctor, and I have an appointment Monday because, yeah, I really should get back on the, I like being a little more stable also. So yeah, So yeah, Josh, if you're, again, you probably understand then if you've been on medication. Yes, the doctor does try, and sometimes you try one and it isn't best for you, and you try another one. And I better get going, so I'm going to wrap this up. But have them diagnosed and others don't. Yeah, some people never got diagnosed. My mother is worse than I am, but she never wanted to admit that it was her. Sure, I have her genes, so I'm sure I got it from her, but it's always me. She was always projecting onto me. Oh, you have these problems, and she is very much like me, with in many ways worse, because at least I, recognize that, okay, we all have our issues and we all maybe need help. Some people don't. You're lucky, but save as a video. It's a good one. It's getting kind of long. So, all these chat. How many people? 4 people. I just want to read the chat and I better go. Say this is a good one. Shouldn't feel ashamed. Exactly. No reason to feel ashamed. There are people worse. There are people better. We're human. And if we have an illness or a mental or a chemical imbalance or whatever, nobody. You can't judge anyone really. And I'm, sure, part of it is coming from my Christian background, even though I'm not a devout, follower or whatever. But I do believe in the Christian principles, and we're taught, don't judge, We have to love everyone, If they have a lifestyle that you don't agree with, for example, it's not us to judge, And my personal opinion is, as long as you're all consenting adults, whatever it be, whether you polyamory, which, yeah, personally, polyamory is fine if you're all adult, but I think when you start having children, okay, but that's my opinion, So, my point is, yeah, we don't judge people for not being well, especially if it's something they can't help, they're born that way. So, you have hyperactivity, or you have ADHD, or you have bipolar, or whatever, Tourette's syndrome, where you're mouthing off to people and screaming at them and telling them bad words. It's not your fault. It's just, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Oh, but Tourette's syndrome is one of the funniest. Oh, that is one of the funniest illnesses or disorders or whatever you want to call it. Or is it just someone sick of the world and just telling it like it is, That's one of the doctor's opinions, that I have Tourette's syndrome, which gets coupled with hyperactivity disorder. It's all mixed together, OCD. I don't know if it's that, but I could understand someone being diagnosed with Tourette's just because they're sick of everybody and just want to tell people to their face what they really think, I've definitely gotten that way in the past few years, so. Okay. You love my rambles. Thank you, Sadie. I better go. Please tell videos, story, or yeah, I'm gonna do a story. I'll have to think of a story to tell. Panic attacks every day. Wow, but it's better now. And yes, I agree. The school has helped. You channel it, right? It's a master's in organizational and executive coaching. It's the first one they have offered in Canada. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Yeah, people just need some coaching sometimes. Just they need someone who has some training, and it's not completely a psychologist, but you're helping them. Yeah, like maybe a psychologist could refer someone to a coach. Because, a psychologist charges a lot. They're medical they're maybe not, no, they're not medical doctors. That's a psychiatrist. But they have to study a lot. And, sometimes they'll send you to someone who's like a counselor or a coach. And that helps. And, they take on the bigger, problem. Maybe I need a coach. Yeah, just someone, hey, look, you need to channel your energy. For example, someone that comes to you with, and having experienced it yourself, it helps you also help people. So I don't have a job right now. Had an interview days ago and got rejected. Really feeling down. Yeah, try temping, YP. I don't know what kind of work you do. And yeah, I'm going to be back, so maybe we could discuss that. Temping, I've been rejected a lot when I apply straight out for a permanent job. But temping pays less. But yeah, you get, and especially if it's a, you have to compete against other people for the same job. It's you get nervous in interviews. I'm terrible in interviews. Horrible. I think I'm better now with a little more age, and I have more confidence in my secretarial skills. But I am an excellent secretary. I should have no reason to feel insecure when I go to an interview for a secretary. Other than my resume is all over the place, because I'm always temping, and then I quit, and then I get a job, and then I quit, and then I'm here 2 years, and I quit. I'm a quitter. I don't know why. My whole life that I've always been working, every job I've ever had, I've been there 2-3 years, and I quit. It's like I'm a cold turkey person. Anyway, I better go, my poor little dog. Yeah, thank you, Toaster Train. You're right. I'm going to go. I'm going to think of some fun story. Calm down a little, stay off the coffee, and I'll try to be more ASMR in my next. Okay, my little girl, and I'll show her when I come back. You'll see her. Thank you all for watching. 6 people. Woo, woo. I think my max is 8. If I get to 10, I want to get to 5 on Twitch. All right, bye guys. I gotta stop. Where's the button? Okay.